Testing the camera. Camera's working now. All right, we good. We good, bro. All right, what's going on, you ditties? Big Johnny here. 239 hockey leg in the crease. Another banger of a set of series. We actually got 3 tonight. We do apologize. We were starting a little late, but that's all right. That's all right. It happens, bruh. It happens. New boot Goofin taking on the big dumpers in the big dumpers. Where'd you go? New boot Goofin, big dumpers. Taking on big dumpers. If you're on the vertical screen, it is the. Why is my camera not showing? We are all full of fail. It's all right. I can fix fail. Ooh, it's spooky dark. It's almost like an emo room. Well, there we go. Now we can see. Oh my God. And the Lord said, let there be light. And there we go. Boom. All right. So we got the first series. New boot Goofin. Taking on big dumpers. Sorry. What are we doing? Thought I got Express. I got the wrong series up there. Got the wrong series all over the place. Sorry, I'm fixing it right now. There we go. Awesome. Perfect. All right, so I just need a streamer for the top series. It's not the correct one. Looks like we're joining these pretty late. A lot of these are in the second or third period. Actually, yeah, third period for a lot of these. So welcome. All right, game one. We're going to start a little late, but that's all right. Means we get to cut to the chase. Bottom screen, Thundergun Express taking on Cobs and Rawbers. Thundergun Express up 2-1. And it is Thundergun Express, the one of the top teams right now in this league on a 1-game winning streak, taking on Cobs and Rawbers, who got swept last night. And they need to get something going. They need to get something going now. Top right of the screen, Showtime taking on Tickle Torture right now. It is Showtime up 3-2. Showtime is the team to watch tonight. They are in 7th place. They are, and this works out perfectly, number 6 versus number 7. So Showtime on the outside looking in. Tickle Torture, the last playoff team. 2 points separates the two. And Showtime has every reason to win this series tonight. They need to sweep this series. But likewise, Tickle Torture needs to sweep the series too for their sake. So we have a tremendous battle. All right, let's see if we get. I think Pale Pony streaming tonight. Yes. All right, he's got that series up. Sorry about that. I know this is another big series. We don't have it on for now. We're going to have it on in about 3 seconds. All right, there we go. Jimmy 1-2-4 with the goal, and New Boot Goofin takes the lead. Here in the, I believe, is that the first period? Seriously? Everybody else is like, the game's about to end. They're just in the first period. Must have been one of those laggy things. All right, Master Shotgun has just scored for the big dumpers. Ties it up at 2. We got goals all over the place. Top right of the screen, something just happened, but I think it got called off. Yeah, looks like goaltender interference. That goal will not count. So, sorry, but not sorry. It is big fail. Big fail city. No. Oops. Ooh, my streamer bot has a major update. So the streamer chat bot at the bottom, you see there's a big update I got to check out. I don't know what's involved. It's like 0.28 update to the current version 1.0. That's kind of a big jump. I don't want to be doing that midstream. We'll have to do that tomorrow or something. I'm not messing with that tonight. Learned that the hard way one time. I want to welcome Blip and Rocco in the chat over on Twitch. On YouTube, there are actually several of you on YouTube Shorts. Please say hello, drop a line. Please say hi, throw some chat, and if you like, subscribe. Do the thing. Do the subscribing thing. It'll make me very, very, very thrilled, very, very happy. All right, bottom screen, Thunder Gun Express leading 2-1. Let's focus on this one here because this one's about to end, and it is only one goal separating the two. I'm going to try to do some mental math here, especially with the New Boot Goofin series. They're on the cusp of elimination. They're still in it. Really, Tickle Torture, depending on how they do tonight, could ultimately eliminate New Boot Goofin tonight if they sweep, basically. Actually, 2 wins and an overtime loss by Tickle Torture will effectively eliminate New Boot Goofin. All right, top right of the screen, goal by Blip. Blip gets the goal. He's got the hat trick. Why am I not surprised? It's Blip. Guy can score. The guy has proven that he is an elite goal scorer, especially given the right, line mates. He can make the other player. He has just such great chemistry, especially with guys like Shem, who he's played with the past season or two now. So, you see the crap all over the ice. It's a hat trick, Mr. Blip. All right, bottom screen, Thunder Gun Express has scored, and it looks like that's going to be it. Thunder Gun Express will win 2 in a row. Cobs and Rawbers dropping yet another one. This will be their 4th loss in a row, and for a team that's only 3 points away from being eliminated, 3 points above 7th place, they need to tighten up. All right, so Thunder Gun, huge victory there. That'll put them to within 2 points of a 3-way tie for first place, actually. Bang Twins both have 26 points. Thunder Gun now has 24. We'll look at the standings in a moment. I want to wait till we get some games finishing. Can anybody in the chat tell me what happened with the New Boot Goof? Why are they just starting the game and everybody else is on like game 17 already? Lag outs? Is this actually third period? Like, what's going on up there? Second period. These other games are done. Something, always something. All right, Showtime. 2 seconds away from victory here. Congratulations, Showtime. Huge. Absolutely huge victory. Okay, now with that victory, Showtime and Tickle Torture now have the exact same number of points, now have the exact same record. Both teams are now 7, 8, and 1. So how does that work? What's the other tiebreaker? Is it goals for? Because actually, I think that's tied too. Well, wait till the website updates this, so I'm not boring you with mental math. All right, Tickle time. I'm waiting for the series to update on the website. That way, I'll have a visual for you guys, and we can kind of talk this through. This other series, I don't know what's going on here. What's up with that? The good thing though for New Boot Goofin is that Tickle Torture lost. That's good for New Boot Goofin. Tickle Torture right now has the key to the playoffs in their hands on New Boot Goofin. Well, I'll show you why here when I get the visuals. There we go. Showtime, Tickle Torture, and actually Showtime as well. We have a goal top left. That is going to be the Big Dumpers, Master Shotgun, who's been on a scoring frenzy here. Pale and Reap on the assist. Big Dumpers, not really, other than just staying alive in 4th place, not really playing for much. They're not going to really go up in standings, I don't think, at this point. What do we got? 9 minutes left in the second. Or maybe we'll wait till the period's over. I'm going to go through the website, the standings, the stats, the leaders. 8 minutes left. Let's go. Hold on. Let's do this. Right now. I changed my mind. All right, here we go. Thunder Gun Express wins. How's that? Is that a good view? We don't need to worry about the stuff on the right. All right, Thunder Gun Express with the victory. This is their final series, so they have 24 points. One more win. They're in a 3-way tie for first here with these two guys. Big Dumpers, this is what I'm talking about. Look at the gap between them. And granted, the Big Dumpers do have a series tomorrow. So that's 12 possible points. So that's 29 possible points if they swept all the games. But right now, just trying to stay in here. Cobs and Rawbers, 4 straight losses. Can't afford anymore because look who's right behind them. The 6 The 6th and 7th seeds are right behind, 1 point away. I mean, Cobs and Rawbers are one more loss and a Showtime win or a Tickle Torture win away from being out again. So, or, you know, a Tickle Torture win and a Showtime overtime loss or vice versa. And then Cobs and Rawbers are completely out. So, here's New Boot Goofin. They're losing right now. They need these two to kind of just be even with each other. Maybe Showtime wins one more, Tickle Torture wins one more, keeps it close. New Boot Goofin can only do 20 points total. That's the max. Whoops. Max they can get. So New Boot Goofin. Unfortunately for them, the teams that they're chasing are playing each other. So someone's got to win, someone's got to lose, someone's going to get overtime losses, someone's got to get points. But I think it's better for New Boot Goofin that one of them just kind of sweeps the other. And Cobs and Rawbers would also kind of be the key to that. Likewise, though, New Boot Goofin got to win. They're down 3-2 now. It's 1:20 left in the period here. And, yeah, we got a close one here. Bottom screen, game number 2 is underway. Thundergun Express leads 1-0. No score, no shots. Only 15 minutes left in the first period. Still early. First shot on goal almost got him. Thundergun Express. All right, top right of the top left of the screen, a goal. Master Shotgun gets the Hattie. Third goal of the game. Master Shotgun at a critical time for big dumpers. Maybe not so much for the big dumpers, but that's a really, really difficult thing now for New Boot Goofin. 5.8 seconds left in the second. Down 4-2 now. Reap and Sniper on the assists. With New Boot Goofin, if they do lose, every loss is like a huge setback for them. Huge setback for them. So they have a big third period coming up. They have to win. I mean, if they don't, mathematically they're still in it. But it's going to be really difficult for them to make it. They got to win this. And, you know, it's tough because they have a horrendously tough schedule. They're playing the Big Dumpers tonight. They play Twins tomorrow. That's just not favorable when you're trying to make the playoffs. And in this one here, we got these two literally battling for the last playoff spot. Literally beating, these two have to fight each other for that playoff spot. Which right now looks like, based on the website, I don't know what the whole criteria, I don't know what the entire criteria is. Tickle Torture, Showtime, 7-8-1. They both have 15 points. They both have 47 goals for. I guess the head-to-head, because Showtime is currently 1-0 against them, they get the lead. They get the edge. So. We do have a goal in the bottom screen. First goal of that game between Cobs and Rawbers, Thundergun Express. That is going to be Lemansky for Thundergun Express. Thundergun looks like they're going for that first seed, man. They've been on a roll. In their last 10 games, they're 9-1-0, the number one hottest team right now. Just a blip ahead of Bang, who are 8-2-0 in the last 10. All right, top left of the screen. I think New Boot Goofin might have heard me, because Tomahawk gets the goal for New Boot Goofin. Gets it to within 1 goal here. Jimmy and Joe Shiny with the assists. And, you know, Tomahawk on the season, 1 goal, 3 assists all season. You know, not their biggest scorer, but he came through right there. I mean, sometimes these guys don't score very often, come through in the right time. And that's the right time for this team. Our New Boot Goofin, top left coming down the ice. Big shot, big wide of the net. Bottom screen. You have 5 minutes left in the first period. Thundergun Express still leading. Thundergun in the black jerseys. Cobs and Rawbers in the white jerseys. Top right screen. I don't know what's going on. There's lag or AIDS or something going on over there. All right, top left. Honestly, top left is... I'm not taking anything away from this series. I think it's a good series. I think your major focal points are the two on the top there, just because of the implications involved. And to an extent, this series plays into a lot of that, you know, particularly with Cobs and Rawbers, how they do tonight. You know, if they take a punt tonight, if Owen Wilson's nose goal. Big goal for the Wilson man, the man with the big nose. Lemansky with yet another point, an assist on Owen Wilson's nose. Big goal there tonight. Big goals. Tickle torture. Taking on the Showtime. Thundergun Express. Taking on Cobs and Rawbers. There we go. Now I got all my YouTube Shorts stream perfectly set up. All right. That is good. Everything looks good. I'm happy the way things are. YouTube, what's going on? I know you're out there. There's a few of you actually on both YouTube streams, the regular and the YouTube short stream. Say hi, comment in the chat. Give us something here, bros. And if possible, hit the subscribe button. Why not? It don't cost nothing. Top right, we got a goal. Showtime. Bottom screen, Sando Sparks has just scored. We got goal. We got Blip scoring for Showtime. Top right, we got Thundergun Express scoring. Sando Sparks from Bucci's and Vets, D-Vets. Big assist there. Now it's 3-0 Thundergun Express. First period about to end. Top right of the screen. That was a goal in the first 40 seconds for Showtime. Top left, a goal. Maybe a critical goal there. As Big Dumpers and their big bad, big booty dumpers have just scored. All right, not looking good for Big Dumpers, or New Boot Goofin. Actually, it's looking good for Big Dumpers. Not looking good for New Boot Goofin. The Big Dumpers on the breakaway. Huge save there. Buck 37 left in the game. And New Boot Goofin got to get something going now. They need the goal. If they don't score on this rush, it's pretty much going to be over, as the Big Dumpers will be able to kill the clock. And yeah, it looks like they're going to do just that. 51 seconds left in the game. Here comes the Boot Goofin. They're going to rely heavily on Ziggs. They're going to need Ziggs and Joe Shiny to connect somehow. Big shot on goal, big whiff. All right, 20 seconds left in the top left between New Boot Goofin. This one's pretty much over. Looks like Big Dumpers are going to take the win with only 10 seconds to go and a lot of clock to chew. Shot on goal, big save, and we're going to get a whistle blown. All right, New Boot Goofin drops game one. Big Dumpers up 1-0. That absolutely is a huge setback for New Boot Goofin. Talk about why here momentarily. That's huge. That is huge. All right, 18 points. Looks like the magic number now. All right, I'm waiting for the website to load the stats. These guys must have just been late. Trying to wait for this. I'm really want to talk about this top left series. I want to talk about New Boot Goofin. Waiting for the website to... All right, we'll focus on the other games. Just give them a little love, too. Top right, Showtime leading 1-0. This is huge for a team that's been kind of on the outside looking in for a little while now. But there's still some work to be done. All right, bottom screen. Thundergun Express just laying it to Cobs and Rawbers. It is now 3-0. 12 minutes left in the second period. Cobs and Rawbers in the white jerseys. Thundergun in the dark. Top right still have 1-0 for Showtime. Showtime in the white. Tickle Torture in the hot pink. Waiting on this update. How's everybody doing tonight? Who all is here and who is excited about Battlefield? Who's going to join me on Battlefield 6 this October? October being my birth month. And Battlefield 6 being right around my birthday. I won't tell you the exact date. But those of you who know me should know on my birthday. You know that I'm going to be grinding Battlefield 6. Beta, yeah, here's Blip in the chat. Beta was insane, was mad fun. Yeah, it was. I thought they did a great job. A couple things I don't dig, but most of it I enjoyed. I like how they released new maps and new modes as the betas weekends went on. I thought that was great. Nice little touch. Really cool. Kind of the way to be done. Gave us enough little tastes. I don't know if the final maps are going to be bigger, but I thought the maps could have been a little bit bigger. It felt like, you know, yeah, sniping finally feels different. Sniping is, you know, and I'm not a big fan of it, but it's part of the game. It's got to deal with it. Sniping does feel different, for better or for worse. For those of you guys who snipe a lot, I don't. I mainly run support, and occasionally I go engineer. But I like what it felt very Battlefield 4-ish, the destruction in particular. So much better than 20. Like I said, I recently played 2042 once one of the beta weekends was over, just to kind of see what that was like. I was like, yeah, the destruction is nothing like it is in Battlefield 6. The one thing I did not like about Battlefield 6 was the peaking mechanic. I thought it's exactly like Battlefield 5's, where it's automatic. I don't like it. I think it needs to be more like Ready or Not, where you have a button dedicated to just peeking corners, and then you can judge from there. I think it should be like that. I thought the peeking was kind of useless in the game. All right, one game starting, one game's over, and I don't know, period's over. Here we go. Here is the stats right here. Big Dumpers now at 19 points. Like I said, they're not going to be moving up too much. Not tonight. Cobs and Rawbers took a loss. Showtime with the win. Tickle Torture with the loss there. But the big one is New Boot Goofin got a loss. They're at 8 points. They can only get 10 points now. The highest they can be is 5th place if they swept out and if they had some help here. So they... 16, 16. So if New Boot Goofin loses game 2, and actually one, you know, it's either going to be Showtime or Tickle Torture. They're playing tonight. One of them's going to get a point. They need 1 point, and a New Boot Goofin loss will eliminate New Boot Goofin. Actually, no. Both teams have to have 16 points, and so a win by either team and an overtime loss by the other team. And a loss by New Boot Goofin. I don't want to get too convoluted into it, but basically, if the 6th and 7th seed get a point and New Boot Goofin loses a game tonight, they're out. That's how dire it is right now, which is unfortunate. I've said it before, New Boot Goofin do have a nice roster. A lot of talent on there. Just a shame it didn't work out. Yeah, they got some good depth score. They got a lot of guys that can put the puck in the net, get some points. You know, Joe Shiny's got a 41% shooting percentage, which is absolutely insane. All right, and we do have a goal top left. It is the captain, Big C for New Boot Goofin. Gives them a breath of life here. This is what they need. They need that early start, that early punch. And just as New Boot Goofin just scored, there goes the big dumpers. Master Shotgun's been, he's been on point tonight. Master Shotgun with the goal, unassisted, 5 minutes into the first. We got a penalty call in the top right there. Looks like there's Jesus Hacks you in that right there. Yeah, power play now. In the top right. For Showtime. Showtime's got the power play. Shot on goal, a couple of tips. Oh, just wide on that. All right, it's still 1-0 for Showtime. Middle of the second period here. Bottom screen. Third period is underway now, early in the third period, and it is Thundergun Express up 3-0. It's been 3-0 for a long time. Looks like they got the goals pretty much early in that first period, and it's been kind of quiet since, but still 3-0 lead here in the third period. Well, we got a goal. Looks like Lemansky. The big 4-0, 4-0 now for Thunderbutt Express. All right, top left, we got 8 minutes left in the first period. Here comes, oh, nice shot by Big Dumpers in the red jerseys. Right, top left, Big Dumpers put a little pressure on there. And there's New Boot Goofin with the stop in action there. Top right, here we go. Miss puck, bottom screen. Bottom screen, we do have a 4-0 lead here. Third period, 10 minutes left. Cobs and Rawbers in the white jerseys. They got the puck now. Shot on goal, big save. Here comes Thundergun Express trying to get the puck away from their zone. All right, we do have a goal, top right.
Holy mackerel!
It's going to be none other than Gala. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Gala with a goal. Might be his first goal in 12 seasons. I don't know. Ties things up for Tickle Torture. Let's look them up real quick. Nope, that's Gala's second goal of the season. Go Gala. Hi. Oh, hi here. Ugh. Eyelash or something. Eyes are water now. All right. Sorry about that. All right, 420 bottom screen left in the third period. Let's take a look at this. Thundergun Express looks like they're going to take yet another victory. All right, 2:46 left. Puck is stopped. Top right of the screen. Minute left in the second. Top. Oh, we got a goal. Top left. Hold up. That's going to be Pale Poner for Big Dumpers. This is a goal on the power play. Right wing number 89, Mr. Pale Poner. Big goal there. We got a big goal here. Tickle Torture gets a goal. And it's going to be Odd Guy. The oddest guy we know, Odd Guy. All right. We have 2-1 big dumpers, top left. We got 2-1 Tickle Torture on the top right. And we have 4-0 Thunder Gun Express, which that game is about to end. So as always, a big C with the highlight goal, top left. Lemansky, another goal. It's 5-0. That's going to be it. Devets and Bucci's on the assist. A hat-trick goal for Lemansky. Beautiful goal, by the way, too. It's 5-0. That's pretty much it. Oh, we got a goal. Did Sando Sparks? Yes. All right. 29 seconds left. Actually, 6-0 Thunder Gun Express. This is an absolute slobber knocker. So it looks like Thunder Gun Express will get a shutout. It's going to be, I believe, Googles will get the shutout tonight. If that's the case, it'll be his third of the season. There it is. All right, Thunder Gun laying it to them. Yeah, dude, Weasel. I feel you, bro. Weasel, you ain't wrong, brother. Thunder Gun Express just decimating opponents now. Then they're just making a statement going into the playoffs. I mean, that they're not a team to be messed with. They had a really bad start. Was down there for a while, and then just, like I said, last week or so, just turn it right around. Thunder Gun Express now in a three-way tie for first place. So I'll show you in a second here, but Thunder Gun Express is listed now as the second seed. There was a three-way tie, but I guess by virtue of the head-to-head or something like that. All right, top left, 13 minutes left in the second. Now 3-1 for big dumpers. Here comes new boot Goofin shot on goal. Good save. Google's in the chat. Rocking it, man. Google's like, oh, what up, Weasel? What up, brother? Yeah, Thunder Gun. I'm trying to look at the stats here. We got to reset on these stats. We'll look at some standings. Yeah, Thunder Gun Express after that one. Yeah, Lemansky's been hot there. Lemansky now at 60 points. Sando Sparks 56. Those are your top two right there. Which, actually, as of right now, Lemansky's the leading scorer in the league. We'll look at that shortly here. Top left sniper from Pale Opponent and Shoddy. I need another water. Be right back. Don't touch each other. Might. Gotta stay drinking my water. Drink a lot of water. Make you pee a lot. All right, top right. We're about done here. It's 2-2. Showtime. Tickle torture. Tickling the doo-doo out of each other. And New Boot Goofin are in absolute trouble now. They're down 5-1. These two teams have the potential to go to overtime. It's tied now. Here's what happens. Take a look at the standings real quick. I almost want to wait until this game's over and that period is done. Hopefully that happens around the same time. We can look at some of the numbers here. But if these two teams go to overtime and New Boot Goofin lose, they're out. They're basically out. Now 6-11 in second, it's 5-1. You know, and they could turn it around and just completely change the rest of the game, but yeah, that's oh, nice save. Nice save there, by the way. New Boot Goofin, big save. Well, that's should be Morpheus in that. Big save there by Morpheus. In front scores. All right, big dumpers. All reap with the goal. That'll do it. That's probably going to be, I mean, the way this game's going, I think it just feels like it's over. And there's a good amount of hockey left. It's just not going right for New Boot Goofin right now. If they can get a couple here in the second with 3 minutes left in the second, I mean, I think there's a chance for it to turn around, but at this rate, I don't know. It's tough to say. All right, we got a score. We got Nick the Greek with the goal for, I believe that is Showtime. Yes, sir. Blip and Purcell with the assists. I do a guy named Purcell. 58 seconds left in the game. Showtime leads 3-2. All right. Oh, nice saves there. Showtime. All right. If Showtime can win in regulation and then even win game 3 against Tickle Torture, gives a little bit more air, a little bit more breathing from New Boot Goofin, just not much. That's right, Weasel. Go. That's right, Weasel. Googles with the huge donut. Big shutouts for them. Ha ha! It's huge. Wow, man. Great shutout for Googles, by the way. We're gonna take a look at that. I don't mind seeing some of these stats. All right, looks like Showtime will win. All right, big win for Showtime. That's absolutely huge for them. All right, we're going to have game 3 coming up. We have the third intermission coming up. We have a goal on the bottom screen, Sando Sparks. It's Thundergun Express yet again. Owen Wilson's big old nose with the assist. We need the stats to update real quick, or else I'm going to be upset. All right, game 3's underway near bottom screen. Tripping call, middle of the first right here. It is Thundergun Express leading 1-0 after 3 shots. 3 shots to 2. I wonder if Cobs and Rawbers dropping all these games in a row helps New Boot Goofin at all. I'm curious. All right, Thunder Gun Express up 2-0 now. New Boot Goofin have scored as well. It's now 6-2. 10 minutes left. I mean, if they can go on a run here. Showtime, Tickle Torture. Yeah, so with the show... All right, Snoochie Boochies. Boochies with the goal. All right, top left of the screen. I'm afraid this one's done for New Boot Goofin. 6-2 with 2 minutes left. I just don't see it happening. Sorry, guys. Here comes Pale Poner for big dumpers. All right, 43 seconds left in the period. 6-2, big dumpers with the win. The big dumpers won't move, and they're going to stay at 4th place. They're kind of far away from these guys. You know, they're going to be about 5 points away from the top 3 guys. This is more so for New Boot Goofin at this point. All right, tripping call for Sniper. Irrelevant at this point. The game's over. Like I said, good question here in the chat by Weasel. Sorry about that. I was just getting a message here. Weasel asks, who's your biggest dark horse heading towards the playoffs? That's a tough question. Hold on, let me update this. Big dumpers with the win. Honestly, my personal favorite in the playoffs, as far as who I think is going to do really well, is Thunder Gun Express. They've just been the hottest team right now. Now, hopefully, they haven't peaked and are on the way down. You know, Bang's obviously another good one. You know, Dark Horse, I'm going to go with Showtime. I think they're one of the better of the lower seeded playoff teams. And you know, especially really, you know, obviously we could talk about the obvious, Blip, Shem, you know, but Master Shotgun tonight alone has been, or I'm sorry, not Master Shotgun. Prodigus Coot, as of late, has been quite a force as well. Kind of like your good, some good depth secondary score in there to complement what they have already. They've been relatively solid at D. They had a little bit of dip there this season where the Showtime was kind of dropping a little bit. They were out of the playoffs at one point. But I think they look good. And then they're playing a decent team here in Tickle Torture. I thought Showtime had a great start. Dipped a little. They're on the incline again. So I think Showtime going into the playoffs is my dark horse. If I'm saying a bottom 3 playoff team goes far, I think it could be Showtime. I know Tickle Torture, they've struggled a little bit lately. And Cobs and Rawbers have just, I don't know what happened with them. They started off decent, and it just been kind of brutal for them right now. I think this is 5 straight loss. It's listed as 4 on the website, but it's actually 5. They had an overtime loss in game 1 of last night's series. They've just been on the kind of a decline right now. This final playoff seeding, this final playoff spot is going to be interesting. Okay, how is this going to work? Sorry, guys, I'm doing mental math here. All right, let's do a little bit of... Let's wait until these two it's after the reverse. It's like mirror when you're on a camera. Let's wait till these 2 periods, the first period of this game, the second period of that game is done. We have a little break to go over the playoff spots. Basically, I got a whistle. We can take a minute here. All right, here's what I'm seeing. Here's what I'm thinking now. New boot Goofin going into game 3 now in a minute. 8 points. They've got 4 games left. That's 8 possible points. 16 total possible points. Okay. 16 total possible points. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's if they won it out, if they won the season out, they would have 8, 13, and 0. And if Cobs and Rawbers loses here, they'll finish at 6, 11, and 4. So if that were to happen, they would overtake Cobs and Rawbers. Do I see that happening? Probably not. They got to play. New Boot Goofin plays Twins tomorrow. Tickle Torture. I think if Cobs and Rawbers gets a point and Tickle Torture gets a point tonight, that's it. That's basically it for New Boot. If New Boot Goofin loses this 3rd game, they're definitely done. Either loses or overtime loss. Either loss or overtime loss eliminates New Boot Goofin. So they're I hate saying it to you guys, man. New Boot Goofin are just about done. It's been a fun season. The only thing that kind of keeps it now, we still have that final spot between 6 and 7 open. And looking at the screen right here, it's 3-0 Thunder Gun Express. Second period is just about done. So if Thunder Gun Express wins, they claim first place, at least for now. And then Cobs and Rawbers would be in danger. Actually, Cobs and Rawbers might be the other team out. It looks like New Boot Goofin and Cobs and Rawbers could be out. This is Cobs and Rawbers' last game of the season. They're only 1 point above the 7th seed, Tickle Torture. So if Tickle Torture gets a point here tonight and Cobs and Rawbers loses, our playoff matchups are just about set. So that's something. All right. Mental math, guys. It's very fun. I hope I did that right. I'm going to apologize in advance, but I'm pretty good at this, like mental math thing. So I think I'm right. New Booth, Goofin, actually, New Booth, Goofin are more math, and that's weird to say. With 8 points, they're more mathematically in it than Cobs and Rawbers, who have 16 points. It's just, I don't anymore. The only thing going is that New Booth, Goofin have 1 more series left. They have a potential for, 6 more. It's going to be it's going to be practically like they have maybe a 5% chance of making the playoffs. And Pale Porter just scored. Now that just went down to 3%. So, all right, big dumpers already doing it. 2-0. Make that 2%. It's just not the season. It's not their season, New Boot. I'm just a little surprised. With 4-13. Just there's a lot of talent on that roster, and sometimes it just doesn't gel. So tough season. So it's looking like right now there's a good chance. Actually, there's a very good chance that New Boot, Goofin, and Cobs and Rawbers will be out of the playoffs. The only way Cobs and Rawbers will have any kind of chance, they got to win. They got to come back and win. And this guy right here, Big Tony, might just be the guy to do it. They're going to need him now. Big Tony, big goal there. That's huge. It's now 3-1. Still time left in the third period, about 17 and a half left. So maybe this goal gets them going. All right, in the chat, I know Weasel asked me who's my biggest dark horse. I want to hear from you guys. And if you're on YouTube, and I know you guys are there's people on YouTube. I know you're there. You're popping in and out on YouTube Shorts. There's been a few of you on regular YouTube. If you've been paying attention to this league, and you know what's up, who is your dark horse? We could talk about favorites all day. I think there's, at least a couple favorites people can go with, and there would be good choices. I kind of already told you mine. I'm going to go, and it's a tough one. Because I'm also privy to Bang. I'm a big Choco Brown guy. I always have been. And I think he's just such a missing, he's a perfect missing piece. Like, he just completes a team. He's not going to be your number one scorer, but he's going to be that guy that comes in the clutch. He's going to be the guy that helps you come back from a deficit. I'm a big, and AJC has been an interesting guy to watch, at least with this past week or two. They've got a lot. Like I like teams that have a lot of depth scoring. This team has it. Slightly above average is leading with 47 points. Sexy Rocco got 39. Matt 4 for 4. And I'm going to put an asterisk around this because he's got 32 points after 9 games. But, let's be real. That was that one series where he scored like 9,000 points. But, he's been pretty good since. I'm not going to take anything away from Matt. But Choco Brown, 29 points in 18 games. AJC, 19 after 12. Deadpan Dan, that's my boy. No goals, 12 assists after 18 games. A guy who I was happy he wasn't scoring last night. And of course, Weasel in net, 13-5-0, 80% save, 2.72 goals against with 1 shutty. Fairly solid stats there for goaltender. We haven't had a ton of shutouts this season. Actually, I think we've only had a couple. Yeah, 6 shutouts total. 3 of them belong to Google, 2 to Bloody, number 48, and 1 to Weasel. Kind of interesting stats. Or as this one girl I went to school with, statistics. She used to call it statistics. Let's go to statistics class. Okay. All right. Want to welcome everybody. We got a lot of folks in the chat. Blip, Googles, Hush Kitty, Rocco, Pale Poner, Shem, Weasel, Fungus Among Us. Some great people. You know, much love to you guys and gals. You guys are wonderful. And a bunch of you on YouTube, you're not chatting, you're being shy. But that's okay. I'll respect that. All right, top right of the screen. This is getting real interesting. No goals. All of a sudden, the goals are just gone. Nothing happens. It's all defense, which I like those games. I like this. Jesus hacks you. Speaking of which, gets a spectacular save highlight. What a glove save. Jesus is good at that. He's good at these flashy saves. Look at the secondary effort he puts there. He anticipated. Now, it ended up hitting the side of that, but Jesus anticipated the rebound, the follow-up shot right there. And, you know, he may have hit it. It's hard to tell from that angle. There's a save, secondary. It's hard to say. But he anticipated. At least he was there. Should that puck have gone maybe a little bit more to the left, he'd have stopped it. So a lot of stuff. He's really good at that. You know, he's very mobile. All right, bottom screen. Rob, 32-34, gets the goal for Cobs and Rawbers. Ladies and gentlemen, 3-2. Pay attention here. Cobb and the ultimate male with the assist. 2:40 left in the third period. It's 3-2, Thundergun Express. Thundergun Express was up 3-0. Cobbs and Rawbers scored 2 unanswered goals. Oh, boy. Chunkaroo, thank you. Oh, man, look at this. Gorgeous. Whoever wins the... You know what we should do? Whoever wins the championships should win this cat. Actually, you should win the other cat, because I don't really... I like this one better. This is my buddy. Mwah. This is my kitty. Hi, Chunk. Hey, Chunky cat. All right, what do we got here? Bottom screen, 40 seconds left. Let's see if Cobbs and Rawbers can come back. Uh-oh, we got a power play. Penalty. Rob Miller, not what they need right now. They need goals, not penalties. Alrighty now. Yes, I'm doing the show with a cat in my lap and a goal. It looks like that is going to be Thundergun Express. Owen Wilson's nose on the power play, instantly on the power play. That just about might do it. Cobbs and Rawbers will take 6 straight losses as they finish the regular season. If the score holds true, 6-11-4. My cat is just having a good time right now, just getting his ears scratched. I know you want food. Where's your good kitty? Oh, good kitty. Here, want to go on my shoulder? Go on my shoulder? All right, that's another goal. Owen Wilson's nose. That's it. That is definitely nailing the coffin. So, Thundergun Express. Oh, there you go, buddy. Thundergun Express winning their like 900th game in a row. Actually, 4th in a row. They did have a loss last night, but they're like what 9-1-0 in the last 10. Just sick. Another goal. They just won't stop. Yeah, just like I said, Thundergun Express probably my pick to go far, if not all the way in the playoffs. Picking up Owen Wilson's nose as a pickup, a waiver, not a waiver. When you pick up a player off the waiver wire, was probably the biggest thing. Just massive. All right, that's the end of that game. Down to 2 series left. We're going to wait till this one finishes, and then we'll do the 1-game view. I'm not going to switch to the 2-game view. We'll just do the 1-game view when the time is right. Bang. This is what? New boot Goofin. Taking on the big Dumperoos. Which is always, that's an interesting team name. I'll still say it to this day. What an interesting team concept. All right. All right, top right, still scoreless. Still scoreless here. Tickle, Torture, and Showtime. I don't know. I want to go to the. I want to cut to like some stats and stuff, but it's too much. Even this series on the top left, you know, New Boot Goofin need to win this one for any chance at a playoff spot. I mean, they're likely going to be out, but if they can win and they can get some help, I mean, things could turn around for them. Take a look at some standings and some stats. Cobs and Rawbers. So Cobs, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Cobs and Rawbers still in it barely. Yeah, 6 straight losses. That ain't doing so good. That did not help them at all. All right, we do have a goal in the top left. Ziggs. Not so great, Skeet. Mr. Ziggs with the goal for big New Boot Goofin. Ties it up with 8.6 seconds left in the second period. That is huge. Joe Shiny and Tomahawk on the assist on that one. That's game got it. Oh, here comes New Boot Goofin again. Lose the puck, can't do nothing with it. End of the second period. Boom, here we go. Shooting straight for this one. 4:25 left in the third period. No goal, no goals, 0-0. 10-7 are the shots on goals in favor of Tickle Torture. Here comes Tickle Torture in the white and red jerseys. Now, this was a little bit hard. Both teams are kind of red, but Showtime are the solid red. Shot on goal by Tickle Torture. Here comes Showtime now for Cobs and Rawbers. If you're Cobs and Rawbers, you're watching this right now, you want Showtime to win. You want Tickle Torture to lose as many games as humanly possible. Tickle Torture needs 1 point in this game, plus the 3 remaining they have tomorrow. They basically have to lose the rest of the series. So it's not looking good right now. Not looking good for Cobs and Rawbers. And actually, if this goes to overtime, I think Cobs and Rawbers are out. If this game's in overtime, yeah, Cobs and Rawbers will be eliminated. All right. Top left of the screen, New Boot Goofin with it. Oh, big save. New Boot Goofin, top left of the screen. All right, I know Cobs and Rawbers. I know you're watching right now, dude. I know some of you guys might be watching. I know some of y'all are watching, but you're hoping that Showtime can get a goal now. You really are. Goal top left. Big Noob. I keep calling him Big Boot Goofin. New Boot Goofin. The captain, Big C. Taking matters into his own hand. The captain really taking over here, man. Big C's been pretty good tonight, man. He's been pretty solid. He's given this team as much hope as possible. Realistic hope. All right, with that, Tickle Torture goes to overtime. All right, guys, mental math time. 21 games is all we have this season. Cobs and Rawbers got 16. Tickle Torture now have 16 points. They have more wins. Cobs and Rawbers are officially out of the playoffs, unfortunately for them. And the thing is, Tickle Torture has 3 more games to go, so basically any points they get just further exemplifies that. Miraculously, and only because they have a series left tomorrow, New Boot Goofin has a chance at the playoffs. Yeah, and actually, if New Boot Goofin were to win the rest of the series, they would have 16 points, but have 8 wins. So they would be in it by a fair bit. So there's still hope for New Boot Goofin. Cobs and Rawbers officially the first team eliminated from playoff contention by virtue of Tickle Torture going into the overtime. And like I said, Tickle Torture still has 1 more series to go tomorrow, 3 more games. So, I mean, they should be able to, you know, right now they're barely in the playoffs. But they should be able to get more points tomorrow. I know they play big dumpers tomorrow night. How many series we got tomorrow? 1, 2, we got 3 series tomorrow night. So another 3-game view. All right, top left. We got 2 series we need to pay equal attention to, man. We got overtime up top here. We got a big one up top there. New Boot Goofin. They just got to. If you're New Boot Goofin, you just want to take this 3-2 lead and just get the game done with. You want to just run to the locker room with a win. All right. We do have a goal top right of the screen. Is that Showtime? Or is that Tickle Torture? Wait a minute. That's a goal. That is, yeah, that's Tickle Torture. 1-0 victory for Tickle Torture. So avoiding the sweep completely. All right, no sweep for Showtime. Gonna look at the standings here. This is the interesting part. Like, it's basically tonight and tomorrow. Yeah, that'll effectively eliminate Cobs and Rawbers, because the Cobs and Rawbers season is done. Okay. All right, switch to the single game view, I guess. We have sound here. Yes, we do. All right, last piece of the night here. This game right here. Oops, it's not. Sorry, I forgot to change the series result. It's not 3-1. It's 2-0. Right? Is this 2-0? Yeah, 2-0 big dumper. Sorry about that. I didn't check that. I figured it was. I just wanted to make sure. All right, well, here we go. Right now, New Boot Goofin looks like they've got the chance. It's very slim. It is very slim. Trying to get these stats updated. Update these stats, boys. Come on. Get on that. Not trying to be mean, but seriously. All right, here comes the big dumpers. They don't want to lose this one. And not that it means anything to them. They're not playing for much. They're pretty much into the play. Well, we'll talk about if we'll see who all made the playoffs so far. Figure most teams are in by now. I think it's just that last playoff spot. All right, 10 seconds to go. Big new boot Goofin. Oh, don't turn over there, man. You got to get rid of that puck. Like, that's Reap. You can't give Reap the puck like that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Be sure to thank Morpheus on the way out tonight. If you're new boot Goofin, buy that man a dinner at the most expensive restaurant you can find, because he basically prevented elimination right there. Again, new boot Goofin have a huge hill to climb. Actually, hold up. If you guys can update the games, that'd be great. You guys are killing me here, bros. You guys are killing me. Why is it taking this long to update the standings? What? Guys, please update. Get your stats in. Get your stats in. Get your stats in. Get your stats in. Dude, that should be a song. Who's the singer in this league? Isn't it like Ability? Isn't it like a rapper or something? We should make a rap about getting your stats in a timely fashion. It'd be great, guys. I'm bugging. You guys have been awesome all season. I'm playing. All right. Look at the stats while we wait. I need that Tickle Torture game to update. That's what I'm kind of waiting on. So right now, Lemansky leads the league in scoring 63 points after 21 games. So his season's done. Sandos Sparks, second place. His season's done. Now, Abbott does have one more series tomorrow. He is 5 points off the lead. We'll see what happens tomorrow night. Abbott, I forget who they play. We'll look at that in a second. Kane up there. Big Tony, 50 points on 21 games played. Great season for this young man. Great season for this dude. First season here at 239, 26 goals, 24 assists, 50 points with a very good chemistry Cobs and Rawbers team that just kind of fell short at the end there. Just that hurts. Really hurts for them. I feel because it's they had a good start and they just kind of faltered a little bit, and then that losing those games 6 in a row or whatever it was at the end, it just absolutely killed the team. But saw a lot out of Big Tony. There was a lot of hype behind him, and the hype was justified. I thought he played great. I really do need this. Yeah, big dumpers losing to see. I don't want the numbers to be updated. Oh, look at these big. Oh, look at that. It's got the records in there and everything. It's awesome. Still waiting though. Holy smokes. This is cool. I like what we've done with the website. I seriously do. I love this website. I just want to watch this website all day, every day. All right, tomorrow night. Take a look at tomorrow night while I'm waiting. At this point, I'm just killing time waiting for the stinking standings to update. At the tomorrow night, Showtime will take on Bang. I believe Showtime have clinched this one of the final spots. New boot Goofin taking on Twins. Like I said, it doesn't get any easier for the boot boys, man. They get play the team that's tied for second, I think now. And then Tickle Torture taking on Big Dumpers. Tickle Torture, big win there in game 3 in overtime. Holy crap, why is this not working? Okay, here we go. Let's just do this. Tickle Torture. All right. Big Dumpers lost in regulation. They're still 21 points. Showtime lost in overtime. They're at 18 points. Cobs and Rawbers. Tickle Torture won. They have 17 points. They're here. Cobs and Rawbers are here. Cobs and Rawbers have no more games this season. They're out of the playoffs. New Boot Goofin just won. They're now 5-13. They got 10 points. 16 points are possible. So basically, here's what it comes down to: is New Boot Goofin have to sweep Twins in order to make the playoffs. So with a sweep, New Boot Goofin will have 16 points, but they'll have 8 wins. And I don't think head-to-head would be a factor in this one, because 8 wins. Yeah, they got swept by Cobs and Rawbers, so they would not have the head-to-head. But they have, if they sweep, they're at 5-13 now. If they sweep tomorrow, they'll be at 8-13. They'll have 8 wins, and they have to sweep to get the number of points. They can't have 2 wins and a loss, 2 wins and an overtime loss tomorrow. They need all 3 wins tomorrow. And if they win 3 games tomorrow, they are in the playoffs. So it's just weird to see this. And please update this. Oh, what's taking so long, dudes? What's going on here? What's the hold? Bro, what's the hold up? All right, well, I basically just figured it out, so. All right. Those who are watching, Cobs or Rawbers are out of the playoffs. Oh, wait. Hold on, 1, 2, 3. Wait. I'm stupid. No. Tickle, Torture have, this is why these need to be updated. Tickle, Torture is 17 points. I'm sorry, no, New Boot Goofin, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to give you a false sense of hope. Tickle, oh my God, update this. New Boot Goofin and Cobs and Rawbers are both out of the playoffs. So the playoff participants, not the seedings, because there's still some seedings that have to be figured out. Playoff participants are set. Thundergun Express, bang. Twins, Big Dumpers, Showtime, and Tickle Torture are in the playoffs. Cobs and Rawbers and New Boot Goofin are eliminated. So all 6 teams are in who are going to be in. It's just a matter of some seedings. And then, of course, this is a call-out playoff. So, oh, here we go. That got updated. Why did this get updated? Yeah, I sincerely apologize. Tickle Torture won in overtime, so they also have 17. They have 17 points. Showtime have 18. So New Boot Goofin have no way to get 17 points. So they're out. So, all right. That's what it is. Yeah, it ain't getting updated anytime soon. I said my piece. I think I explained it good enough. Congratulations. I'm going to continue. You can see over here in the chat, Weasel asked me earlier about 40 minutes ago, who's your biggest dark horse? I gotta go with Showtime. Tickle Torture has kind of been slumping a bit, just piecing together some wins here and there. But I think with consistency, I think Showtime is kind of on an incline right now. So I'm going to go with them. And of course, the favorite to win, who are actually now in first place, at least for now. I mean, I don't know if they'll be there tomorrow night, but got to go with Thundergun Express. Right now, the hottest team in the league, 9-1-0. Bang, the second hottest team at 8-2-0. Twins, they've been susceptible to a couple losses here and there. So, but I mean, they're still 6-3-1, which is good. But it's really been all about Thundergun Express up top there. So Thundergun Express is my, favorite to go a long distance, maybe all the way. Dark horse, I'm going Showtime. So that's what that is. Don't forget, tomorrow night, we have 3 more games, 3 more series tomorrow night. Showtime taking on Bang. Twins taking on New Boot Goofin. Big Dumpers taking on Tickle Torture. So only one of these teams not in the playoffs. The other rest of them have, standings to play for, really, and stats, pride. Not much. But should be a good night. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Tomorrow night is the final night of the season, and then it's playoffs. Can't believe we're here. I mean, I can. It's a short season. But, yeah, it's been a good one. Good, quick season as we get ready for NHL 26. I hope you're ready to play NHL 26. I'm still holding out for my free code from DMart because I refuse to buy that trash. But anywho, all right, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I'm going to go play something, maybe some Battlefield. If anybody's interested, hit me up, Battlefield. Have a good night. Peace and good luck to everybody tomorrow night. Congratulations to everybody tonight. Great series. Bye-bye and be good.